Touchdown? No, no touchdown.
I'm surprised you know what that means.
Yeah, I know. Enough of the music.
VCRs are super dry.
Yes, they are. Thank you, you crazy Cuban woman. Story to follow on that one. Story to follow. Fun, exciting story. Just joyful noise.
Does this have to do with the thing that you cleaned out the other day?
No, this only happened earlier today, a few hours back, and there's a fun story we're gonna tell you guys about that.
And a quick what not to do.
Yeah, and a quick
someone else's humidor.
What not to do. So, real quick, due to legalities, it's generic music. We don't own it. It's generic Latino. I'm pretty generic, and I am a Latino from what I hear. So, Allie is watching. Look, hey, Alicia, what's going on, beautiful? One of my favorites, skin lotion supermodels. Supermodel. She's a skin lotion supermodel. You know, all that stuff.
What did she say there?
I have no idea. Nobody really watches this stuff. Garrett Cobley's. I mean, I got them confused. Kevin Corbley's and Kirby Ahante. What's going on, fellas? This is who we are right here. This is us. I'll get into introductions in a second. But I want to just put something up real quick so nothing is ever misinterpreted. And there it is. It clearly says, remember, everybody, this is just for entertainment purposes. Laugh and have a good time. So now we got that out of the way.
Wait.
This is for entertainment purposes?
What's with all the legal crap now?
Well, I think that's actually not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. I mean,
so you were visited by a lawyer, were you?
No. The corporate headquarters gave a good idea. And I thought, it's not a bad idea.
The Federale?
Yeah, the Federales. No Federales there. And now let's dive into it. Immediately to my left, of course, that's why he's asking. He is from the hollowed halls of Washington, D.C. himself, the main senatorial gladiator. It is Mike the Man Stringel, which that's in Spanish, by the way.
What's up? I'm from Texas.
What? By the way of any of that? No?
Well,
Did you ever visit Washington?
I used to live near there.
Did you visit Washington?
Yes.
That's all that matters. See, I knew I wasn't far off. Immediately to the right hand, this is the man, this is the myth, this is the legend. He thinks Tyson's going to go down, and I say no to that. This is Shybuz, the Irishman, Tully.
What's up, everybody?
I agree with him. I think Tyson's going down.
What's up, everybody? I agree with him, too. But fuck you and fuck you, too. And there we go. We start with the F-bombs right there. Sorry, that's 2 in. I know I shouldn't have. It's, I apologize about that. So, yeah. And I'm yours truly, a gentle as a lamb. I'm like fluffy, delicate, endearing. I am that guy that you're like, wow, I wish I'm Duncan Echeverria.
Did you bring your boots?
Yeah, I'm like America's sweetheart. Yeah. I'm like America's sweetheart. I'm telling you.
We're getting ready to have waiters on.
Dude, I'm a loving individual. Look, there's we also got Brent Graham. What's going on? We got James Kirk El Capitano himself from the USS Enterprise. I have no idea how to say Enterprise in Spanish. Interprecio. I have no idea. Enterprise. But he's out there.
Good, yeah.
Yeah, but it's not even a word in Spanish.
Are you talking about the rental place or what?
Yeah, well, that's a great place. But they have the giant starship now parked outside of Puerto Rico. It's ready to take off.
So that should be protecting him from all the hurricanes.
Yes, protecting him, not us. Or the people in Honduras and Nicaragua, which our prayers are out to them.
Yes.
Second massive Category 4 to 5 storm.
Went right through Nicaragua.
Yeah, real quick, man. On a serious note.
Are the tobacco fields okay?
God bless you guys and our prayers. Hopefully, yes, that tobacco fields and everything is okay. But most importantly, I hope that you guys are okay. That's all that matters. So we wanted to say that also. Prayers to you guys.
So it sounds like God is trying to relocate the Suez Canal?
Mm-hmm. I hope not. I hope that God does not relocate the Suez Canal that way, because that would not be good for anybody.
No.
Where is Suez? Is that like in Switzerland or something?
No, there's a canal between North America and South America because of that peninsula. To get from...
Isn't that called Panama?
Panama Canal.
Okay, fine.
Thank you. See, I knew something. Suez Canal. I'm like, Suez, or some shit like that.
There
We're
is
not
the
calling
Suez
pigs.
Canal.
Yes.
I'm not sure where it's at.
Yeah, but
not in Panama.
Thank you. Thank you. It's
All
like,
right. You're
God, leave it to the
geographically challenged.
fucking white people.
You
know.
rubbed off on me.
Hey,
Well, I mean, you're I'm sorry. Anyways, leave it to
Next,
him.
next he's gonna be giving you shit.
You
You're gonna
want to
screw
toss that
something
over
up.
there, and we'll charge that later to Mike or something like that. Thank you. I don't want to. Now I don't want to use your damn cutter, Mike.
are you?
I
I'm just asking because you got your hair, your curly Q going
they're,
on.
they're going.
Yeah,
well,
you're
I know. Listen, I have let myself go a little bit. I gotta get an appointment in here by day 3K, so that's gonna be happening. Even my loving partner said, "Dude, you look like a hot freaking mess."
Scruffy.
And he goes, "Minus the hot, heavy on the mess." I was like, "Thanks, sweetheart. I appreciate
Yeah,
that."
that's
So,
why he's running around in like 5 layers of clothing too.
Yeah.
yeah, but I was trying to at least cover the face a
Don't
little
you
bit.
normally shave your beard in the winter?
No.
He lets it grow in the winter time, shaves it in the summer.
Yeah, I'm more full on in the winter. I actually got 3 more months of go time.
Did you see your beard shadow? Is that what?
I'm telling you,
Yeah,
man.
3 more months of go time.
When I'm doing like a Chinese, what do you call it, a Fu Manchu down here? Yeah, so I have a master plan. So is that one? Well, anyways,
Yeah, get it straight.
what the hell do I
My
know
dad
about all
has
the
that.
people? I think that's kind of cool though. But yeah, I do have to trim the sides a little bit because I do want to shape. But
I just didn't know if you were converting. I was just
no,
like,
I'm not.
he's got that fucking thing going
I'm telling you, my uncle is Jewish. I mean, I'm not going down that deep, but my uncle is Jewish.
Hasidic?
Well, it's funny you said that. He is not Hasid. He is a Messianic Jew, which is one of the smallest of all the different sects of Judaism because it's.
I don't know the difference.
Well, the Messianic Jews. I think you know they're the sect of Judaism that accepted Jesus as the Messiah, so that's why it's called Messianic Jews. But he's very old school. I mean, he wears the yarmulke. He wears he's like deep into that when he goes to temple. So yeah, it's really really beautiful to watch all of that. But they are a very different form of Judaism or Jews. Good people.
Well, I guess it's like Protestant versus standard Christianity.
Prostate against what?
Christianity. Like there's
under the Christian umbrella, you got.
So Christians have the prostate.
You have the Baptist. You have Baptists, Protestants, and
Protestants. I'm sorry.
And Roman Catholic.
We're the best. I'm just saying. I'm putting it out there.
But
I'm Roman Catholic.
The Baptists,
race war.
The Baptists, I think, follow along the lines of
No. We're the best.
Baptists.
We're the best. Those are Johannites. Those are what they were called back in the days. Johannites. They are. That's actually biblical. Johannites. So that again, what the hell do I know? What do I know? Do I look like I'm the damn third cousin to the Pope?
Probably. Pope John Paul?
Hey, don't fuck with that one. That's one of the best popes ever. I'll tell you what.
Paul.
I don't like who's the current pope right now? Frederick or whatever his name is, or Gerald or something like that. I don't know.
He's a German guy.
Yeah, he's all right, but I all in with John Pope. I loved him. Spoke like 38 million languages or something or other. So today's cigar.
So you won't use my cutter, but you're gonna use my damn lighter.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, because I want to make sure that I at least use something of yours. I want to look at you dead in your eyes, lovingly, and say, "I'm using something of yours, Mike." I tried using something of his, and apparently something an inchworm is. I don't know. He was saying some weird shit outside. You said, "Hey, I found an inchworm." I was like, "I don't know."
It was the cutest little.
And then Steve Fox was like, "Oh, swilly, squiggly," or something like that. Anyway, so guys,
but I didn't.
He's making a penis joke.
I'm making a penis joke, a bad penis joke. Let's, what can I tell you guys? Listen,
I wasn't here for any of that.
Yeah, no, you're fine. You're fine, Mike. You're fine. So, listen, it's Wednesday. I'm gonna get it right
don't
today.
Remind me.
It's Wednesday. Seamus, talk to us, man. What's going on out there, Seamus? What's happening in the world?
What do you want? A traffic report, or do you want to know what like?
Well,
we got an overturned water buffalo down there. It's a total mess. There's horns everywhere. We're gonna drop this in napalm. We're gonna try and cook them down.
It's a horny water buffalo mess. I love it. It's exciting.
No.
All right, so Mike, it's Wednesday. You're only a day away from Friday for you because
and then I'm off all week.
Nice. All next week you're all off.
Mm-hmm.
So you're taking the whole.
I took the whole
nice.
week off, yes.
Does that mean you won't be here all week?
That is correct.
Well,
I'll be
when
here
do you take off?
Tuesday night or Tuesday evening. I'm going
Where are you headed to?
up north.
Okay.
Oh,
Let me.
wait,
Mike,
going
where are you
upstate.
traveling to for the holidays, Mike? Where are you going?
He's going
Maryland.
upstate. He's getting locked up. Hard time.
Yeah.
Maryland, which means, by the way, land of Mary.
Yes, we know.
I don't know if you knew that. Named after for whom? Mary, Queen of Scots. Maryland. Come on, get your.
Have you seen
Charlotte? Ready? Charlotte for whom? Queen.
Charlemagne?
No, Queen Charlotte. Queen.
Oh, anyway.
What kind of Americans are you guys?
The last time I cared about anything England said or did was 1775.
How'd
right?
that work out for them, right? Not good from what I hear.
Failed.
Yeah, failures. Anyways, so you hold on. You're traveling up to Maryland. Family, I'm assuming, for the holidays is great. Looking forward to it. Happy, excited. You sure show it. Not really. Not at all.
No,
Like,
not at all.
yeah, yeah, I know.
Oh, man.
All the kids are going to be there, so it's all good.
You're gonna be good. Can you like do something more that says, I'm happy? Anything at all? No. Come on, Mike. Cuckoo. See that? Oh God Almighty.
It's not the Pillsbury Doughboy.
No. I mean, it looked
Give
like
me a
it.
knife. I'm gonna stick him and see what he does. Oh God, God Almighty, guys! It's the holidays are almost upon us. We're supposed to be like happy and excited.
What are we supposed to do? Wave our hands in the air and scream?
If you want to, I mean, I pay $1.99, like for your channel. I mean, I'm telling you, Mike's Fans Only is I wave my hands up in the air and scream on a pole. Fansonly.com. That's the name of the channel. It's a little lengthy.
Yeah, that doesn't sound right.
For $1.99, he does a lot of waving and screaming with his hands up in the air. He does. He's like,
and there could be a reason why I'm screaming.
And then there is the other one, woo. And then the one goes, woo. Okay, that's enough of the woo.
Yeah, he's done that several times.
Yeah, I know. So we're gonna be without you next Wednesday. God, I'm gonna feel so almost like
Wednesday
alone.
only. I'll be back Saturday.
Back on Saturday. That's good.
We should get Kyle Houston on.
I hope he brings gifts when he comes back. Will you be bringing gifts?
I don't know.
Oh, Daddy, please bring gifts. Please, Daddy. Now, I came out really, really weird, by the way.
Yeah,
Although,
that did
for $20,
really bad.
if you give me $20, I'll say, "Oh, Daddy, please bring gifts." If you give me $20, I'll do that. I'll say it. You wanna give me $20?
No.
Oh, fucking shit. You wanna give me $20 for that? I'll say it to you.
No.
Although you're a lot younger, though.
No.
No. Okay. Anyway, so it won't work. It won't work.
No.
Are you're gonna be in town? We're gonna have you here next Wednesday. Kyle Houston, that's not a bad idea. Kyle Houston, he is a young entrepreneur.
Local insurance.
A local insurance dude. I like him.
Yeah.
But you're besties with him. Why don't you tell him, hey, come on, man, jump in on Wednesdays.
See if I can get a hold of him.
Get a hold of him. Grab that kid by the scruff of his neck. Or not, Like, Kyle, you're gonna do this, Kyle. You're like, okay, I'm gonna do it. Get comfortable.
I'm trying.
Come on, get comfy. Okay, we're gonna do a Sharon Stone moment.
You guys are. I'm not.
Sharon Stone moment. Look at that Sharon Stone moment. Did you enjoy that? Did you see that? No, man. Not Sharon Stone moment. That's a not Sharon Stone moment.
That would be a scary Sharon Stone.
Very, very scary Sharon Stone moment.
Although
They can't see your legs.
Although that would have been a great plot twist, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that would have been fun. Yeah, good plot twist. Sharon Stone, Michael Douglas, and it was Fatal Attraction. I think that was the name of the movie. Fatal Attraction.
Was that? Yeah.
Yeah, good movie. Before your time, but good movie nonetheless. So let me ask you guys. I put it today on the little advertisement that we're gonna make fun of names. I've had my people have made fun of my name for years. Duncan, right? Dunkin' Donuts, Dinky Donuts, Duncan Hines, Duncan Yo-Yo, all of that for years. I'm accustomed to people making fun of me. Actually, I don't mind it. As a matter of fact, one of the things that I say to people, hey, you know what? My name is Duncan. Like Dunkin' Donuts, you can't forget it. So it's a good.
If you wear it as your armor, then it can't hurt you.
Right. So I've kind of taken ownership of that. I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Seamus, you don't have the easiest name sometimes because that's not even your real name. This is what you said. It was a buddy of yours, pegged you with it, and it stuck.
Let's not use that term.
He did not get pegged by his buddy. He did not get pegged by the buddy. Let's see what Michael Carter, what do you say? Let's see. Michael Carter is our man on the streets. I'm going to see if I can make this a little bit bigger for everybody. I want to make it as big as I can for everybody. I want to give you guys a big, okay, there we go. See the movies. How about Blazing Saddles? How about Blazing Saddles?
Yeah, when are you going to watch that?
I'm gonna do a Blazing Saddles night here. We're gonna do a review of it. Blazing Saddles.
It's a great movie.
It's a fantastic movie.
Gene Wilder is great in it.
Gene Wilder is
Wilder's in it?
awesome. Yeah, you know Gene, amazing lady. Back in the days, she was an awesome actress. Very 1950s glamour girl.
No, Gene Wilder was the guy that played Willy Wonka.
It's not Gene. Is that his name? Gene? Is that like a real
Gene,
guy's
yeah.
name? Gene?
You know who Gene Simmons is, don't you?
He's got a big tongue.
Yeah.
Not that I personally know this. I don't know this personally. You know, I'm just saying. Hey, it's got wheels on it. Woohoo! Yeah, baby. I'm not gonna do it a lot.
We can chop those wheels too.
I've been putting on a little too much weight. If I do enough of that wheel bouncing, I'm gonna break something.
I thought you were going for calisthenics.
No, Mike, you got a very. I don't mean that. You got a pretty standard, average, solid American name, Irish, whatever the hell. I'm assuming nobody would, you know. Hey,
Stringel's kind of hard to.
Well, yeah, but you know, like that first name when we're kids, we get made fun of, right?
The first name was never made fun of.
No, right there you go. Stringel, the Master of Evil, is what I call you.
Yeah, no, it was usually Stringel Beagle or something.
Stringel, okay, but that's okay. That's it's not too bad. That's not too bad. People used to make fun of me. Oh, you're like a Dunkin' Donuts guy, son. You know, excuse me, are those freshly baked donuts like Dunkin'? You know, that kind of.
What is this? Did you run around third grade with people?
No,
with mustaches?
because he doesn't know that. Remember the commercial?
Yeah,
the old man,
he had the
little
mustache.
Hitler mustache, so he would hide. He was dressed
Charlie Chaplin?
Yeah, he was dressed in drag, and he would go and he goes, "Excuse me, are those freshly baked donuts like Dunkin'?" You know, again, and check it out, old Dunkin' Donuts commercial. They were actually pretty funny. What a lot of people don't know is that the Breakstone's cottage cheese guy was the same guy. He did both. He did both commercials. So yeah, fun guy, and I always got into trouble getting into fights because people started that shit, and I said, "Motherfucker, I'm gonna beat the crap out of you." Okay, that's number 3. That's 3 in. I'm trying to
watch it, Reverend. 2 guns gonna come.
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to curtail. But the reason I'm bringing up this thing with the names is, I heard it's funny over the past few weeks with everything that's going on politically. You know that you got Trump and you got Biden, right? Mm-hmm. So Trump, those are their names currently.
But Biden.
But it's okay. So see, that's where we're going with this. So I've been hearing you're a Trumpist, you're a trumpeteer, you're a Trumpster, you're this, you're all these like Trump variations. You're Uncle Jojo for Joe Biden, the Bidenator, the Bidenites. I mean, like all kinds of go. I'm like, dude. There are so many people out there with a lot of free time in their hands to try to come up with these damn names. It's like, what the F? Fuck. There, I said it. Sorry. That's 4.
There's a lot of people that are training for Civil War because of that, too.
Training for Civil War? Really? Mm-hmm. What? You're the man on the street. Tell us about that. What's going on?
I mean, so people are getting together little militias here and there who they're training with.
Do you know someone?
Not personally.
Do you want to go ahead and rat somebody out?
No.
Don't do that. Don't do that. No. They don't look kindly on that shit.
There are people that are seriously thinking there's going to be like civil unrest. Civil
unrest, not to be confused with the Civil War, though, because you said the term.
Well, you know how long the Civil War lasted, don't you?
No, I mean I never read that book. Really?
Yeah, less than 4 years.
Did somebody know that?
It's in history books.
Oh, okay, well,
Yeah, no, I thought you read books.
I don't. I just stay at the Holiday Inns. Can you maybe put that one between us? Hey, the ashtray. The ashtray. I'm not with you people. You. He's happily with a woman, his old lady. Not O-L-D. Not O-L-D. O-L-E.
O-L.
Oh, it's just O-L. You guys didn't even get the E in there?
No, it's O-L apostrophe.
O-L apostrophe E.
No.
No E.
No E.
Just, I don't know, dude. I'm just, like I said, I don't know this, lingo. I mean, we're now getting into, name calling and, funny names. So, of the ones that are out there, what have you heard was, a funny one? Like, oh, I heard this one.
About who?
Either one. It doesn't matter to me right now.
So you're talking about the two running for president?
Yeah, Trump or Biden. Which are the fun ones that you have heard?
Hiding Biden is kind of funny.
Hiding Biden. I like that.
Because he's hiding now. Hiding Biden.
Is he hiding?
Most of the campaign, he hid in his bunker.
Well, so did Hitler. We all know what that happened.
Well, he's still alive.
My guy.
If he was alive, he'd be like 130.
No, I'm talking about Biden still alive, not Hitler.
Yeah, come on. Neil Lates, what's going on? Look at you, man. What is happening? We're not too much. We're just enough with a dash, just a dash of spice. A dash.
Just a little bit.
We're talking about funny names today, man. And Neil, I'm telling you, I've been hearing everything about Trump and all these weird names, everything about Biden, all these weird names. Have you heard any fun ones out there? Like,
No, just the ones that you mentioned.
Yeah. Any favorite ones? Oh, I like that one instead.
No,
I like Bidenites. Like the Bidenites is sort of like biblical, like the Amalekites and Jebusites and all these other.
It just sounds like a cult.
See, it's biblical. If you ever read like Old Testament, like the book of Joshua, like when Joshua goes out and it takes over the promised land that was, basically ordained by God for the Israelites, right? Mm-hmm. Everybody like in these tribes ended their last name in ites, I-T-E-S. The Moabites, the Amalekites, the Duncanites, all these guys were out there. Maybe not Duncanites. I just added that for flavor.
Yeah, but I still think Bidenites are waiting for either a UFO to come pick them up or they're drinking some sort of Kool-Aid.
A little Kool-Aid while you're waiting for the UFO is not necessarily a bad thing.
It's got a little,
a little kick in it. A little kick. It's got a little, hey, how you doing there?
Got a little zing at the end.
A little zing. Well, I'm going to say this thing. I'm going to briefly play again my favorite character of Devil's attorney or advocate in this case. Can the same thing be said for some of the Trump guys who are like way deep in the right? Like,
that's where
we are Americans, or we,
the Trumpsters.
The Trumpinators, baby.
No, the Trumpsters, because they think that Trump should be the Trump dumpster.
Okay, the Trumpster dumpster. Okay, I got it.
Yeah,
okay,
that's where that comes from.
I think there's a two-side thing here that it's like just people need to just like, dude, get a cigar, get a scotch, and chill the fuck out, man.
There's extremes on both sides.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I do what I want. I voted, but I don't care about politics. You can go ahead.
Joe Jurgensen,
you can go ahead and make your laws. I'm not going to follow.
He voted for Joe Jurgensen. I know he did. I saw about it. He's like, Joe Jurgensen, she's cute. I like her. Like that. I did that. I actually looked at pictures before I voted and said, which one looks better in a suit? That's what I was going for.
So you put check marks in all your spots, right?
Well, if you look really good in a suit, I was checking for you.
So, but you put a check mark on your ballot?
I did a cross.
Oh, that doesn't count.
I wanted to be. Why not?
Because you had to do a Scantron, fill in the bubble.
I decided to go a little bit against the grain. I said, who's doing crosses? Nobody's doing crosses. I said, I'm going to do a cross.
Then that didn't count for anything.
No, it did. They gave it to Biden.
Probably.
Well, I'm just saying, I put a cross.
Way to go. You voted
Good
for
job.
Biden. Good job.
I didn't finish. I put a cross, and then what I did is I alternated little fill-in and all the little spots of the cross. So
now he's changing his story.
Well, no, it's very fashion-forward. I put a cross.
You voted for Biden. It's fine.
I voted for not Biden. Joe Jurgensen. What happened? What happened?
There was not enough following. She never got a chance.
Oh my God! I was dying for her. She looked amazing in that little mini dress outfit. I pulled up a I
was still pulling for cars together.
Wait. Why are you creeping on this woman?
Well,
he wants a good-looking president.
Okay, you know what? Let's just. Now you said that. Why is it so hard to get someone with a little bit of youth and vigor? Can we just get somebody who's not like about ready to drop dead?
Because the last one got shot.
Yeah.
Who got shot?
JFK.
Reagan. Well, JFK and then Reagan.
Yeah, but
Reagan wasn't that young when he took off.
No, but he got shot.
He shot.
Yeah.
Well,
no, he actually got shot.
Oh, he got hit.
Yeah. He said, "President down."
You know why he was trying to?
Well, I can tell you why he got hit, because Russell Crowe was in there. Had Russell Crowe been there, I'm telling you, he would have. I saw both movies; they were amazing.
Yeah, those movies didn't mean shit.
But the president never got hit, though.
Well,
Russell Crowe was there. There's a correlation.
Jesus.
No, not Jesus.
Yeah,
Russell Crowe.
It's called Hollywood.
Exactly.
Really?
Yes.
If Russell Crowe would have been there, first of all, I would have said he doesn't get hit.
Are you talking about White House Down?
White House Down, and then the other one. Remember what it was? Angel Falls or Angel Down? Yes, it was.
No, it was not.
It was Russell Crowe.
No, it was not.
Yes, it was.
No.
Both of them was Russell Crowe.
No, it was not.
Are you guys insane?
Yes.
Google it.
I don't want to, because you might be right. I'm just saying. I'm crazy, not stupid.
I don't want to, because you might be right.
Hell, I'm crazy, not stupid.
Well,
what the hell?
It was not Russell Crowe.
Well, there you go. But okay. Let's go back to it. Why is it? Why can't we get somebody that's a little bit young, a little bit more robust, a little bit more like, hey, I'm here.
Because we're idiots.
I'm gonna go back to a little bit on over here. I did like the fact.
Well, wait a minute. We may have. How old was Obama when he took
that's
office?
what's going. Obama was, I believe, mid 40, 44, 45.
Right.
Or he left. No, he left. He left when he was 48, if I'm not mistaken. And again, I'm
Great
gonna
hair.
say this: why can't we?
He looked like he was 80 right time.
Well, that's the thing about it, man.
It wears you out.
That's what I was gonna say. It's gotta be the hardest damn job
Look at Bush.
of stress on the face of this earth.
Marine Corps is the only job that considers stress a perk.
There you go. So see, they enjoy it, but I'm telling you, man, should there be? I'm gonna just say this. Maybe there should be like a cutoff. Hey, man, if you're way too damn old, dude.
Because then they wouldn't be able to get Biden in there.
Well,
and probably Trump too.
But
at the time that stuff was written, the average age of the people were what, 45, 50?
Yeah, I mean,
so
things happen.
Right. So now that everybody's living longer.
That giant motherfucker.
Stallion. By the way, did you know that he was a vampire hunter?
No.
There is a movie about that. No, there's a movie about that which proves that it's true. Lincoln, vampire hunter, amazing shit. The guy with that axe of his, dude. I'm
sure they used actual footage.
Yeah.
Well, there's historical evidence to back this. I'm assuming Hollywood did it. There's gonna be some.
Well, yeah, like Hollywood never makes anything up, right?
I mean,
everything on there's two facts. Everything on the internet is correct.
Yeah.
And Hollywood is always correct. Correct? Or is that what you're saying?
I'm going with this. Lincoln, as a warrior vampire hunter, has my vote today if he's around.
And Van Helsing as his VP.
No. Well, see, Van Helsing is fake. Van Helsing did not exist.
Wait a minute, wait, no.
I checked. There's
Hollywood did the Van Helsing.
No,
so that goes against what you were saying.
No. See, Van Helsing is a made-up character.
And Lincoln the Vampire Hunter?
No. Abraham Lincoln was a true vampire hunting warrior from a clan of vampire warriors.
So the person has to be real before the movie can be real.
Yes, and then everything else is true. I don't care how they embellish, but then everything else is true. No.
We're gonna need a scooter.
Had the Terminator been called Arnold Schwarzenegger, I would believe that he's a machine inside. I really would.
Have you seen him now?
No, yeah, I'm saying, but have you seen the last Terminator? It was horrible.
Yeah, he didn't age well, did he?
Sucked.
He didn't age well.
No, he didn't. Okay, but he still had the metal inside, though.
So if he's a robot, how can he age?
But that's what I'm saying. But the exterior. No.
The exterior ages?
I don't know. It's not how. I don't know.
That movie did wonders for Harley Davidson motorcycles.
Oh, it did.
Why?
Because he was always.
Oh, that's all he wrote. Oh, yeah. I don't know. Who knows?
Actually, the one that really did it was one where he was going after the kid. He jumped off the bridge or whatever. Mm-hmm. That's the one that really did it.
It was Gerard Butler. That's why, man. Gerard Butler, not Russell Crowe.
See?
Same guy.
Same person.
They're like third cousins or something or other.
So Gerard Butler was also in Gladiator, right?
So,
yes.
No, Crowe was Gladiator. Gerard Butler was the dude from the 300, I think.
No. Well, Gerard Butler,
Gerard Butler was the 300.
Okay,
there's a Sparta, which, by the way, that was real too. Everything. Every part of that. Every part. Yes.
Footage.
They were there. They lived it. Hollywood captured it. I believe it.
Only because you liked the movie.
Well,
I did see it.
I thought it was a very, very well documented historical film.
So that was a documentary.
Like, wasn't it like National Geographic when you see all that stuff? That's all real.
I did see a pretty funny picture of
Gerard Butler.
No, it was the F-14 Tomcat flying close air support for the Revolutionary.
For the 300?
No, for the Confederate Army.
Yeah.
Because if you would have said flying, backup for the 300, I would have said that's a lie.
No, that was the Enterprise.
Well, see, there is historic.
And the North had A-10s.
Well, no, but wait a second. Hold on. The Enterprise, if they go around the sun at a certain speed and they hit then they hit a time warp and it sends them back. So there could be something to that. Maybe something to that. Maybe. I'm not saying 100% because that's made up shit. Nobody believes that. But
So how did they get the F-14 Tomcat back then?
I couldn't do math unless I was dead asleep in the Streeters class, and we all know how that turns out. I just go to the board. I'm like, the answer is X equals the Starship did it. She's like, how?
Did it.
How? I don't know. I'm up here. The Starship did it. X equals Captain Kirk is amazing. Look, James Kirk is watching.
Show your work.
I'd be like, oh God, show your body, Miss Streeter.
Whoa,
no,
don't. Whoa.
Well, back in her days, for an elderly woman, she was all right. She was like around 50 something.
When I got
into gilfs.
Listen.
I've seen some gilfs that trump any MILF. I'm telling you, I have.
Wow.
Hey, there's some grandmas
When
out
I
there
got
that
out of high
make jokes.
school, is like when all this.
Wait, the
teachers
gilf that was
sleeping-
next door to us at the swap meet, it had us drooling. Don't give me that because you were drooling. He was like,
You
oh.
two.
He was like,
Don't
he was
include
like, oh, look
Charlie
at
in
that.
this us.
No, there was, he
Okay,
was
no, you can barely include me in that.
he was like, oh, she just thinks you're so funny. And I'm like, yeah, you're the one that's drooling over there, And she was a hot gilf.
I'll take your word.
I mean, I've seen some of the pictures you've shown me of like them like 3 and 4 kid, dragging along moms and shit like that. I saw that. Don't give me this innocent shit.
This is pre-Alley.
Okay. Well, yeah, Alley. Pre-Alley. There we go. This is disclaimer. Pre-Alley. He was like chasing women who had like 5 or 6 kids or something or other. The hell, do you want to live off the system or something?
The most was 2.
Oh, shut up. I could see the C-section on one of them through that dress. I was like, oh, God, look, there's a scar coming through the dress. It's not even pretty. I'm sorry to all women who have that. You're all beautiful in every way. I'm just putting that out there. But that was him, not me.
Not all of them.
Well, the ones that worked down at the Foxy Lady are definitely not. Hardworking women at the Foxy Lady strip bar.
Foxy Lady?
Foxy Strip or Foxy Lady over there in Salisbury?
I don't know. I've never been there.
Lies. You know you had.
No.
Not even to fix the sprinklers?
No.
Anyway, so
That wasn't a sprinkler. That
no,
was.
it was not a sprinkler. So I mean, I'm just saying, why can't we get somebody that's a little bit on the younger side, man? I keep every time I see a president in the White House, I'm like, oh my God.
Because they got shit to do.
But he's like a cough away from a heart attack and dropping dead.
That's why they won't get Kamala Harris.
Well, it's either or right now. I mean, poor Trump with all the stress he's under is like, shit, I can't even get laid with Ivana. As I go in there, or whatever his name is, Melania?
Melania?
If he tries to do that, he's like, oh, too much stress, how he caught, and he drops dead right there. I'm just saying. We need somebody younger, robust. Should be like a cutoff age.
Yeah, like there should be term limits.
Well, yeah, I agree wholeheartedly with that. Look, if you're beyond 62 years old, don't do it. If you're 62 or more, don't do it, man. Just enjoy your golden
It's going to be
years.
one of those Medicare commercials. If you're older than 62 years old,
You're not a
ask your
president.
doctor if being president is right for you.
Yeah, that's exactly
Well, I mean,
it.
Pelosi's what, 80?
I think she's like the ancient Celtic goddess of death, apparently.
That bitch ain't
Jesus,
never
have you
gonna
ever seen that guy? A guy or girl, whatever.
She,
Okay, guess
she
what?
looks like the
She's gonna be
queen from
speaker
Mars
again.
Attacks.
I agree wholeheartedly. La música andando. Ahí tenemos a nuestro querido amigo Asier Abad, directamente de España. Que Dios te bendiga y que siga la música con unos buenos puros. Let the music keep going, and that is what love is all about. That's what that man is saying. All the best to you siempre, a la familia española, que Dios lo bendiga. To the Spanish folks, the Spanish people, God bless you all. You are all family to us. By the way, we're smoking the Doña Noli Premium House Blend Maduro. What do you guys think? I mean, I know we smoked it, but,
It's good as usual.
good as usual.
Really
In the
good.
bundle, ends up being $2.20. Long filler, hand rolled. Not bad, dude. Not bad at all.
Like I was telling you earlier, I gave one of the Torpedo Naturals.
You got one of your
Buddy
hot Marine friends you were telling me about like that? No. They use that terminology? No?
No.
Okay. That was just me, basically. I just added that. For spice. A little spice. Just a little
Does he need to get
spice.
laid or something?
I don't know, but you're closer.
No.
I'm about... No. Anyways, so you were telling a buddy, whether he's hot or not. Go ahead, continue.
A Honduran that I work with who just recently started smoking cigars.
Is he legal?
Yes.
I'm just saying. Again, I want to make these things clear. People are
What
listening.
do people care whether he's legal or not?
I don't know. I mean, I would.
Do
Wouldn't
you?
Well, I might.
Are you part of ICE now?
Did he vote?
I don't know.
Yeah, there it is, right there. You see, Mike?
That doesn't mean that he's
The tough
illegal.
questions need to be asked.
That doesn't mean that he's illegal.
Doesn't mean he's not.
I didn't ask because I didn't care.
Exactly.
That's the problem. Nobody cares anymore. That's the problem.
You care too much.
I already told you guys. Tolly's gonna do what he wants.
Okay, so Honduran guy and you were talking about cigars.
So
What could happen?
he was on vacation recently. He went to
Where?
Texas. Texas.
Okay.
To go visit some family of his. And he had a cigar or two while he was there, and he started to really enjoy cigars. So he's telling me about this, and I was like, I've got something for you. So I went and I got one of yours out of my truck, and I said, smoke this, and I'll tell you about it when you're done smoking. And I was asking him about it. And I miss named it. I guess you could say. I said it was Dominican. It's not. It's Nicaraguan.
Okay.
Um,
My feelings were not hurt. I'm okay.
but he said it smoked like a $20 cigar.
Nice.
So he was really excited. He liked it a whole lot. And then I gave him one of your business cards.
I'm gonna say this, and you guys have heard me say this 1,000,001 times. My greatest compliment anybody can tell me is, man, your cigar smokes like it should be $6, $7, $8. For that young man to have said that it smokes like on that level, man, that's to me. I don't know him. I like you. I don't care if you're legal or not now. So God bless you. I'm not gonna rat you out.
Wait, I've seen a pattern here. As long as it benefits him or makes him happy, everything's okay.
Well, yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Duncan,
You
you're my
selfish
best
bastard.
friend.
You know, I'm just saying. I'm not gonna rat him out now. Now it's, I don't even know who he is. Ice, I have no idea. Snitches get ditches, or
Ditches?
No.
or
What the-
stitches, or dig. It's one of them things, right? How is it? Stitches.
Dude, we gotta get you a book of Proverbs or something. Just mix and match shit in.
I just keep throwing. I know one day I'm gonna get one right. There's a funny show. You guys don't know about this, but back in the days when I was growing up, it was called El Chapulín Colorado. Thank you. So that was a Mexican comedy show, and it's like
Was it on television?
different kids, skits, not kids, skits, something like that, some weird channel. But the long and short of it, there was one character.
It's Mexican Saturday Night Live.
Yes, there was one character that was called the Chapulín Colorado, which was like this little superhero that he always had these proverbs, or he tried to get the proverbs, but he never got them right.
So
He would say,
Candyman.
He would say, like, in the words of a wise man, he who holds one chicken in his hand is probably out chasing the rooster. He would just come up with these weird things, and you're like, no, dude, it's like, it's better one in the hand than 10 in the air.
A chicken in the hand is better than 2 bushes.
Well, there you go. Yeah. So he would be all over the place. So I'm like that. I don't know all the sayings, but I sort of go with what sounds about right, and we take it from there.
People in glass houses sink ships.
Left and right. There you go. See, that's what I say. And it's true, because if you're in a glass house in the middle of the ocean and you fart the wrong way, the actual explosive reverberations, did you like that? Reverberations? Of the glass would shatter against the solid aspect of the water, and then you drown. That's why you drown in a glass house at sea.
Why would your house be at sea to begin with?
Well, that's also
Maybe
a
it was
good
an ice
question.
house.
If you're building ice houses at sea that resemble glass, be careful about farting. And you did mention something about spicy food earlier today. What, are you all right?
Hello.
Okay. What'd you eat?
I had some Bojangles.
Bojangles. Did they do spicy over there?
Oh, yeah.
That's not that spicy then.
Cajun spices.
Cajun spice. That's like wuss. That's like wussy stuff. Are you guys like a fan of spicy?
Yeah.
No, you're a fan of spicy. I think I told you. Have you ever done one of them like spicy? Like I did the East Coast Wings Challenge one time.
Yeah.
And I ate 3 of those wings.
Like
Dude, I'll tell you what, man. I got my picture, and the Salisbury. I'm there on the wall, not wanted or any of that crap.
Was it Ralph City afterwards?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Did you puke afterwards?
Oh no! I mean, I didn't.
No, but his asshole hurt later.
Later and the day after, and for days to come, and my stomach felt like I had just like shot it all. But
anyway, hemorrhoids were screaming.
Oh, dude! But there's a bit of a trick that somebody said to me for the wings. Right, I'm supposed to like biting them and no,
you peel everything off and
pop it in. So the first one, I handled it like I was like a pro. I was like, yes, done, boom, ready. It was a little bit of a burn, but I said I can handle it. It was actually a few minutes. That's when I started to like really feel it. Then I did the same thing to the second one. I started doing it, and then it kind of got stuck, and I'm like, oh God, and it's like finally it went down, and then it took me a little bit longer. By the third one, I was literally calling on the saints, praying in Latin, because I was like, Lord help me. And I did it, and they said, would you like some milk? And I'm like, did you bring the cow? I'm like, because that's about the only
I can just see Duncan underneath the counter.
Suck it away.
Because I'm like, dude, it was insane.
Oh, yeah, that's a bad visual.
Oh, yeah, no, not that.
We don't have a cow. We got a bull.
These guys.
Why does this cow only have one seat?
These guys right here, these guys, no. No, not like that.
You know
And
he likes to buy games.
no.
Yeah.
Oh, Black Gang. You know, on behalf of everybody, fuck you and fuck you. See, now you got me at 5. I've been kind of gauging myself, and you know, it's not quite like that. It's a different format. But moving forward, so I had 3 of those chicken wings. I got my picture. It's last time I believe it was still up there.
Is it still on the wall or did they cover it up?
This was like about 9 years ago. I mean, but
They might have wallpapered over it.
they might have wallpaper over it. But have you guys ever done one of those like food challenges or anything like that? Nothing? God, you guys are pussies. And I mean that in a polite way, not in a bad way. No offense to anybody who is a pussy out there.
We're just smarter than you.
But it was a fun thing.
I like my body.
It's a fun challenge.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you, for like days afterwards, I was like, oh my God. I was like dying.
Yeah. That's kind of like going on a drunken bender and you feel like shit for the next week.
Do tell.
What?
Drunken Bender? I mean, not the same because you drink or you're Irish or you're drunk or whatnot, but I'm sure you got a few of those stories.
Yeah, I was held hostage for a week in a house.
Yeah.
See, things happen.
By 2 girls.
Yeah.
For some of you guys out there, that may not be a bad thing. How about it? You could be that lucky. You could be that lucky guy,
I
right?
ended up sleeping with one of them.
You could be that really lucky guy. And if it would have been both, then you would have been really, really lucky. No, nothing happened.
But it wasn't the one that I intended to
Oh! We take back a couple of lucky
But she was
points.
still pretty.
Okay, we had one more point. We take 2, but we had 1. So there we go. So it sort of balances out. It's okay. You survived it. You did it. All right, there you go. Not bad. Mike, have you ever had a drunken bender? Like you're like, oh my God, what happened to me? And why are you next to me?
No.
Okay, but you have had the, oh my God, what happened to me?
Do you ever wake up with a wildebeest beside you?
No.
Okay.
I've been lucky enough never to have to find a wolf ugly person.
Have you guys ever had a drinking buddy? Because you guys said, hey, my buddy and I,
Yeah.
we're going to go. It's not about designated driver. No, I mean, it's like, let's see, we're going to drink someplace
see
down.
if we can make it home.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've closed the bar many a times with Nagi by my side.
Nice. Which, by the way, did you see the baby?
Yes, I saw.
Congratulations to Nagi and Cheyenne. Beautiful baby girl.
Whoa.
No?
Shenandoah.
Shenandoah, close enough.
No, Cheyenne was your friend. That you
Oh yeah, wrong. Oh yeah, because that would not be good for anybody. Because they're both happily married, and
Two completely different states.
Completely.
Good job, boss.
Now, if they had done that, and that would have happened, wow, that would have been really unique to see. Anyways, Shenandoah, also an Indian name as well. So
Native American. Yeah.
she is Native American. She's part Native American, full on Native American.
I'm not sure how much.
Nagi, I'm not gonna disrespect your wife. I like you, Nagi. Not a lot, but I do.
Late.
I'm just saying. Well, I'm just saying.
They don't watch the show anyway.
They don't. Oh, well, then fuck you, Nagi. You started watching this shit. What the hell?
I mean, you probably would never tell her to put lotion on the skin, though.
Yeah, don't do that. But beautiful baby. By the way, that's a big baby. I mean, I think she.
Have you seen the size of Nagi?
Well,
Giant head.
no. But I don't think the baby took after Nagi. I think the baby took after Shenandoah. Shenandoah is not a small girl. She, I think she's a little bit taller than him. If I remember correctly, she's either his height or a little bit taller.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyways, who cares? Gorgeous baby.
I'm sure she cared at the time.
Well, yeah, because
Well,
apparently,
because if there's a good epidural or not.
yeah. Get this damn thing out of me.
Yeah. It actually came out like the alien, you know.
I hope not, because that'd be one hell of a damn C-section scar then. But beautiful baby nonetheless. I'm super. You know what? I'm many things, but I'm an idiot when it comes to babies. I love kids, dude. I'm telling
I
you.
can bring a couple kittens.
No. I mean, not like Uncle Jojo weird,
Jesus.
but I love.
You don't go sniffing them?
No, I adore babies. Stephen Fox. They're only about 14 days out from their beautiful baby.
Good year to have babies, by the way.
Yeah, get them all out now before you don't know what's going to happen next year.
Just wait till next year, because everybody's going to be locked back down again.
Yeah, but I'm excited, man. I'm excited. I love kids. I like also seeing what kids do to their parents, particularly first timers. Like Stephen Fox is a first timer.
You like to see what kids do to their parents?
Yes, yeah. I think it changes them. I like Nagi is also first timer, as is Shenandoah. So that's really, I think it's great, man. I think it's awesome. How do you feel about your first one?
First one was
that's your son.
Twins.
They were twins.
The twins were the first ones that I
Hannah and Haley?
They're twins, yeah.
But they were the oldest ones?
No. But the other two were already born.
But I understand. My bad. So these are your kids. How excited were you when you first heard I'm getting twins, or did you have that minute heart attack? Like, oh shit.
I don't really remember. I just,
when they came out, his heart hit his asshole like
twins. Twins? Oh God.
No,
God.
when they're born, you just start doing shit because you ain't got a choice.
Yeah.
Totally kosher.
I hope you're saving for diapers.
I'll tell you what, man. I've always my son is not mine by blood, but he's my boy since he was 3 months old, and there was just something about that to me, to this day, I could not be more proud of Victor. He is the greatest thing ever. 23 years old, solid, all-American
businessman, right?
Good, yeah, I'm telling you, yeah. He's he got his master's in business and accounting. Way smarter than I will ever be on my best day. So I love that.
And how do you feel about the girlfriend?
Sam is awesome. I love you, Sam.
Tell us afterwards.
I love you. He knows how I feel about it. I mean, it's, she's. I've grown to change my mind, because at the end of the day, it's like this: you've got to love anyone that makes your kids happy.
Right.
Right. So you got to. Think about this, for example. If Josh was not happy with Haley, you would not be happy. Period.
Right.
And if he ever did anything to Haley, Josh would have to leave the country. Pretty much. So there you go.
It'd be a big hole to dig.
What? Josh, he just called you big. I'm just saying.
He knows he's big.
Fluffy, Josh. You're adorably fluffy and pretty huggable too. By the way, I've hugged him.
I know you have.
Adorable to hug. Yes. Anyway, so
but could you touch your hands on you all the way around?
Josh, you see that? It's him. He's doing that, not me. I'm not. You see that? That's your father-in-law right there.
Yeah.
He's an asshole.
Yeah.
No, I didn't say I didn't say anything bad. I said he's an asshole.
He knows it.
But dude, I mean, I love seeing how a first baby, a first child just changes the dynamic of people. I'm excited. I just love that. You're going into the army, aren't you? That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, he's going into the army. So there, I said it. I gave it away. He's gonna try to go back in full active duty and escape the madness of America, or dive headfirst into it. Who the hell knows?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah. But I love kids. I truly have always said that. It's funny. Victor's sister, which is not that I'll say that she's not my girl, but I mean, I adore Chi. She's beautiful. She's awesome. But girls are nuts. No offense. I know you got two. Girls are nuts, man.
Yeah, I married one of them and dated a few more after.
There you go. Girls are nuts.
Yeah, and your point?
Were your twins problematic for you, raising them?
Not too much.
They were nice girls,
Well, I mean, we had our moments like every family does.
There you go. It's awesome. I still think girls are nuts. Boys are easy.
Yeah, just don't get anybody pregnant.
Yeah.
Don't add to the population. Don't
For God's
subtract from the
sakes.
population.
Don't do it until you can afford it and you're the hell out of the house and doing it on your own. I love it, dude. I love it. Back to what we were talking about earlier. We need a younger president. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm going with.
Well, I mean, if JoJo Jorgensen might have had a chance if...
How old was Joe?
She's...
I mean, she looked good in that skirt.
Don't know. She's somewhere in her 40s, I think. 50s? I don't know.
That's okay. That's hot. If you can wear a skirt and say, I'm going to run for president, and you look good in that skirt, you got my vote.
So Joe
had my vote.
Joe Biden?
Not Joe Biden. No, because he does not look good in that skirt. And trust me, there are pictures about him in a skirt. None of them are good. None of them are good. None.
Well, there was Clinton in a blue dress.
He had the legs for it. He did have the legs for it. I'll give him that. Slick Willie, he had the legs for it. What's her name was between them, playing with a cigar, but he had the legs for it. What was her name again? Mariah? I was going to say Mariah Carey. Mariah Carey.
Monica Lewinsky.
Monica Lewinsky, yes.
You need to take a knee, buddy. Like, it's just,
You're done.
I have no idea. I'm telling you, I believe that everything Hollywood does is factual if you got a real name in it. If you just got a real name in it, it's factual.
So no.
Now it doesn't. I gotta do some more research on that crap.
Yeah.
Nothing tells me that Hollywood's been misleading me for years.
Yeah, and so is the internet.
Well, I don't know. I'm just saying. I don't know.
Don't believe everything you see.
Don't believe the hype.
No.
Hey, Zeus. I'm telling you guys.
Calgon, take me away.
If you are jumping in at any time right now and you're seeing this in the foreseeable future, or you started watching it and you're like, what in the hell?
Yeah, just go back. Go back.
This all started because I was always, I've been hearing the whole thing about funny names. Everybody's got these names now for their political candidates or whatever, or attacking the other candidate. I'm like, wow, people have like no fucking lives out there.
There was one that I did see for Trump.
Go ahead.
Cheeto Hitler.
Oh, okay. Well, but okay. The humoristic side of it, the humor. I could put myself behind. I'd laugh.
No, there was malice behind it.
But it wasn't still funny though.
I mean, it's terrible.
No.
Stab him in his kneecap.
A little kneecap stabbing never hurt anybody. Wait, did we lose anybody? No, we may have lost.
Yeah, we lost.
No, we didn't. Okay, good. We're still.
Well, those are the ones that left are the smart ones.
There you go. This is a very smart one. I don't know, dude. I'm telling you,
No, but
I love all them like memes that people are coming out about both sides. I think it's hilarious.
Mm-hmm. Well, the problem with a third-party candidate is they don't get the exposure that the two-party candidates get.
Is it money because they don't have enough money behind them?
I don't know if that's it or whether the establishment doesn't want them there
They don't
anyway.
care enough.
Well, I saw one of the last memes that I mentioned to you earlier that I saw today, which again I'm sure is based on facts. It said, "I bet you're glad now that you had a president that was bankrupt 7 times in a row."
Oh, I thought you were reading that somewhere. I'm like, where?
No, I was trying to remember in my head, aren't you, or something like that, how did that work out with a president that was bankrupt? And I honestly believe that, well, if he was bankrupt, and we're referring, of course, to Trump in that meme or whoever it was, I said, well, he was bankrupt 7 times, but 7 times banks believed in the brand that could make money, and he became a winner again with time number 8. So I'm like,
and no risk, no reward.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing about it. It's hilarious. If you're a guy who's doing it over and over again,
Been there.
and you are like bankrupt once, the bank said, you know what?
Oh, with the banks.
Here you go, you can do it again.
Wouldn't talk about the sperm bank either.
I'm saying, dude, I still want to. I actually, you know what? It's funny. I want to talk to the guy who's taken a few beatings in boxing, and yet he still keeps coming, and he has a good average of wins against the losses. But that guy, I think, has more to tell than the guy who basically has never been thrown down once.
Well, that ain't me.
But think about that. It's a little bit of a weird logic. But don't you want to talk to the guy who's like lived it a little bit, fought it, understands what losing is, and he's come back and won?
Yeah.
There is that is a fact.
No, I mean, I'm just saying. I saw the movie Rocky, which of course that's real. It's not, right? It is.
No.
It's not. They got a statue for the guy in Philadelphia.
They
Not
moved
anymore.
it.
No, who moved that shit?
The city.
The city did.
It's Rocky.
Yeah, they put it in a park somewhere.
They put Rocky in a park?
Yeah.
I thought it was like at the end of the top of the
He
steps.
was. They moved it.
No way.
Yeah.
I am never going to Philadelphia now.
You know he was
gonna go
living
anyway.
in his car when he wrote that movie?
Stallone or Rocky?
Stallone.
Was living in his car when he wrote that movie.
So what about Rocky? Where was he at?
Rocky is Sylvester Stallone. It's a character.
So
Well,
Rocky
he's
is
not a real
not the
person.
actor who played. I mean, Stallone's not the actor who played Rocky.
He is. But Rocky Balboa isn't a fake.
Dude, stop right there. Stop. There was a statue of the guy in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
They don't give a statue to a fake guy.
No,
No.
It was a statue of Sylvester
Sylvester
Stallone.
Stallone.
Does it
As
say Sylvester Stallone or Rocky Balboa? Ah!
Well, why do you believe that it was a real character? Because it wasn't.
How could he fought Ivan Drago? The guy came from Russia here.
I'm sure that did wonders for
Yeah.
the Cold War in the 80s.
But Drago, big Russian guy. I mean, he whooped the ass of Drago over there. I'm telling you, Rocky went to fight for us.
That was the point of the movie. It was a feel-good movie.
Historical, right?
No.
I used to have all the movies on DVD.
I still do. Greatest
Wait, you
archival.
watched that, but you won't watch Blazing Saddles?
Hey, it's historical
Weird. Yeah,
shit.
I know.
I'm just saying, it's historical shit.
So it's Blazing Saddles.
Give me a name from there that's in the history books.
Gene Wilder.
That's an actor. And I thought it was a woman until you explained it to me. I thought it was a Gene or something.
Maybe if you watch the movie, you would know.
Yeah.
What if it's a woman who plays the part of a man, plays the part of a cowboy? Ah! Name like Gene. What kind of guy is
It
called
is 2020,
Gene?
but that movie was
Gene
written in what, the
Simmons?
60s?
Well, there is that too.
Okay.
He did have fabulous hair, though.
And your point?
Well,
Great
I'm
makeup.
just saying. And great makeup.
Yeah.
Amazing high heels, too, if you didn't notice. I did.
Yeah, you know what that was for?
Tight
don't you?
leather pants.
You know what
So
the high
all that
heels were
tells
for?
me that was a woman.
You know what the high heels were for?
Height? I don't know.
No, the pyrotechnics that they did on stage.
What about pirates? What does pirates have to do with anything?
Pyro
Your
and
turn. You explain it to him before I burn his eye out.
So pirates and Gene
Pyro.
Simmons. Pyro. That's
You know fire?
No, but wait. No, stop.
No,
I
you
understand.
got
No,
it.
I know
no.
where you're going with this. I know where you're
We're
going
not talking
with this.
about the dragon either.
It's fire.
Then I take it back. It was Pyro, but Pyro, interesting enough, is a mutant that fought with the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. So he could not generate fire, but he could control fire. Did you guys know that?
So you're saying that Pyro is a real person?
No, it's comic books. That's Stan Lee. That's comic books.
Stan Lee's a real person. Therefore,
You're
the
therefore-
comic books must be real.
Stan Lee
Fucking launch
wrote
him in.
about,
Head first.
great
Into
stuff.
the shallow end.
I'm just saying,
The
but
train's already rolling. You might as well blow the whistle.
I love Stan Lee. I think Stan Lee should have lived eternally. He should have been a vampire. Much like, again, I go back to Abraham Lincoln was a vampire hunter. See how it all comes back? I'm telling you, it all comes back to me now. Much like my good friend Celine Dion would say. She's not a good friend of
Vampire
mine.
hunter too.
We're not like friends. We're not. But Celine Dion, I love you. I think you're awesome. I was singing with you when that ship went down. I was like, oh my God, no. I was going down there with him. I was like, oh my God, he's drowning. And then the chick was on top. And I said, Peach, can't you reach down and grab him a little longer? No.
Where the hell is this going?
I don't know. But it's historical. So
But
the
can I
Titanic
go
went
back?
down, right? Titanic went down. Correct me if I'm wrong, right?
Yes, that is
Okay,
an actual
his-
factual
So
thing.
there you go. Thank you very much. See, that's what I'm saying.
That's the only true thing that happened in that movie.
No.
If I was in that movie, I'd be
I
the
don't
guy
believe
that falls off the back of the ship and bangs off the propeller.
I
at the
don't care.
very
What
end.
was the female character's name? Mel Brooks made the name sound like a famous female actress. Her name was
You
female.
read like a third grader.
Because I don't read that well to boot. So
It's far away. It's just
We're
that's
gonna
it.
go with far away. So the female name was female because apparently you wrote female several times there. So maybe her name is a trick and it's female. Or Phoebe male. That could have been a name. Phoebe
I
male.
like Hedley Lamar.
Who?
Hedley Lamar.
You said
Eddie.
Hitler's
Eddie.
Mall.
No, it's
Eddie.
Hedley.
Teddy? Who's
Is
Teddy?
Nell in there?
Hedley Lamar.
Hedley Lamar.
That's Gene whoever. Mel Brooks's
Related
character.
to Lamar Odom?
No.
No.
Mel Brooks's character is Hedley Lamar.
Hedley Lamar.
He's the one who's looking for all the people at the end of the movie.
Hedley
I was
Lamar.
a bigger fan of Betty Page.
Oh, Betty Page is
I was a
awesome.
bigger fan of Betty Boop, but that's just me.
Modeled after Betty
Same
Page.
thing?
No, nah.
Betty Boop?
Betty Boop was kind of a little pinup
Boop,
cartoon.
boop, boop, boop. Ah, you guys were
Where
not
did
ready
we
for that.
not ever do that
Ah.
Please don't ever do that again.
There you go. See, you gotta. Actually, she was famous for right boob going. No,
No.
I used to like it. And Felix the cat
Remember Felix?
with his wonderful bag of tricks.
Yep.
My ex-wife had a cat named Felix.
Okay.
And how many
Did
times
he have
did
a?
you kick it?
Did she have a
I never
bag of
kicked a cat.
tricks or anything like that? I mean,
No, cats are assholes.
I think
hate
they're
cats.
demons, is what they
I
are.
hate cats.
I love cats.
Thank you. I was gonna defend you.
I
I
got two
go,
of them.
future old cat man over here. You know, for in the foreseeable future. But you
Well,
know,
if I can get hold of a Maine Coon cat, I'm gonna get one of those.
what's a man's?
My mom's got
coons?
one.
A Maine Coon.
Oh, I thought you said like a
Well,
man's coon.
My
I
mom
was
doesn't
like,
have.
wow,
My mom
what
doesn't
the
have a Maine
crap
Coon,
are you
but
talking
her cat Scooter does look a lot like
Scooter!
a Maine Coon.
I like Scooter.
Maine Coon cats can be like from stretch all the way across here.
I believe that's
And
called
they're
a
huge.
tiger.
No,
No, that's called a damn tiger.
and they're
Not a
huge.
cat.
No,
That's a
no, it's
that's
a
a
cat.
jungle cat right there.
No, there is a Savannah cat that can
A
actually jump.
lynx.
It is part. It's bred with a wild animal,
Mm.
and it can actually jump from the ground on top of a refrigerator.
I've got a goldfish.
Is it alive or is it the box kind that you eat?
Oh, I thought we were talking about shit that didn't matter.
That too.
How can you say that? Everything here matters. I mean, I'm bringing historical facts to the forefront of what people need to see and hear.
Yeah, you need to revisit those history books.
Prove to me that Lincoln was not a vampire hunter. I defy America.
He was never.
Any history book ever?
Exactly.
The guy had an axe, right? He had an axe. Did he or did he not?
Probably. A lot of people
Okay.
have.
Back then,
Hold on,
everybody had
hold on. Here we go.
All right,
Here we go.
let's try and follow this logic here.
Hear me
Pull
out.
This thread real quick.
Yeah.
America, hear me out. Lincoln was white. Here's where I'm going with this. He had a beard.
We're starting down this racist road. again.
No. He had a beard.
Yeah, so do you.
True. He had a top hat. I don't know why he went with a top hat. It was not actually part of the times. Apparently, he just enjoyed the extra height.
He was what do they call those ironic people? Not millennials, but
Dumbasses? I don't know.
no, the people that always try to be ironic, hipsters.
He was a hipster. Okay. So, yeah. Now, he had an axe. We all know that. He had an axe.
Everybody back then had an axe because they had to chop firewood to keep warm. And
That
cook.
was Lincoln's side. See, thank you very much, Michael Carter, for adding a little gas to the fire. A little gas to the fire never hurt. So that, okay, so we're clear now. He was tall, he was white, bearded, tall
Michael
head,
Carter. Why?
And-
Why are you poking this one?
but he had an axe. Wait for it. Here's the proof that he was a vampire hunter. He had an axe, right? Did he sleep at nighttime?
I don't know. We weren't around back then.
He was a living man, so he slept at nighttime. During the days, here it is, ready? Here's the proof. During the days, he hunted vampires because they sleep in the day. There it is.
I can't argue with that logic.
yeah.
Solid logic. I don't know.
See?
I got nothing for you.
There you go. He slept at night and hunted during the day because he was a vampire hunter. And
Wait. How did he run the country then?
Well, that's what I'm saying. That came after. Because he was in his younger days. He had to get America ready for that. There you go. See? That's what happened. I'm telling you, the movie was on point. It was factual as shit.
Yeah, there's like that. Well,
Now,
it's
he
like
did-
Swiss cheese.
Now, he did not fight Dracula, though, in that one. He did not. That was happening elsewhere. Not here. Dracula never came to the States. I don't know
I
why.
believe he was busy in Transylvania.
No, he was
However,
trying to come across.
Dracula was
Romania. Can we get it right? It was Romania.
So he came over on the tried to come
Not
over on
Transylvania,
the
Romania.
Titanic, did he?
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
No, that came later, and that actually, again, they did a great series based on a fantastic
Wait.
historical book called not the Stain. The other one was The Strain.
I think
So-
they said in like
Benicio
100
del Toro, great historian.
I think they said in like 100 or another 150 years the Titanic will be completely gone. Just be
From
swallowed-
where?
Swallowed up by the ocean floor.
Oh,
rotted away.
That's horrible. So, what happened to the guy that sank all the way down? Is he already?
That was a fictional character.
There was a lot of Irish people there that were not fictional.
Most of
Don't lie.
Every
Why could there not have been a fictional
There's
guy?
a skeleton at the bottom of the ocean. There you go.
See?
just make him feel better.
Thank you. It was fact. A chick with big boobs let her man drown, and that's where I go back to it.
So all women are crazy.
That's what. Well, there is a little bit of that. There's a
100%
little
right.
bit of that.
That's
A
it.
little bit of that.
Yes. 100% right.
See, nobody got hurt then. Nobody. Guys, come on. Jesus, you call yourselves American history buffs, especially you who read the damn Encyclopedia Britannica. That's the problem. He read the Encyclopedia Britannica. He never read the World Book Encyclopedia, which is published in America. That's where all that shit's at, by the way. You can look shit up there. That was the first internet. Did you know that? See, there you go.
I remember checking books like that out in school in the library to do projects.
Nice. See, now we're back together. We're all back against. I'm telling you.
Not Mike. Mike's off somewhere else.
This is the synergy.
Mike is just over here like.
This is the synergy. I'm losing the synergy, Mike. Are you not part of the synergy? Synergy is awesome. We are synergizing left and right.
Is there a shot for that?
No, but it's
Oh,
7:16. Look, I'm gonna make it easy for you guys. It's 7:16. We talked about funny names today. Funny names. I prefer the bite nights. I'm gonna stick into that one.
All right.
When the bite nights come coming.
That does sound like a
Start
religious
coming.
group, though.
Something like that. I don't know. When they come, I will have all the Trumpsters fight them, and then we'll settle.
I honestly hope it's
I don't
going to be like an ancient clash of warriors, like where there's a bunch of Biden supporters over here and Trump supporters over here, and they just run at each other.
That could be interesting. We all sit out there and just kind of.
I'll be on the front motherfucking line.
One dude on a horse on each side giving a fantastic speech, and then he just goes, go, and then everybody just come at each other. I want a Claymore.
Blue face plate?
I'm thinking, yes, I want a Claymore. If anybody owns one.
Like the.
Yeah. No, that Chakata Claymore. And by the way, you can do Chakata. You gotta make sure you project that words.
I prefer the explosive type.
Yeah.
Kablooey.
Yeah,
Kablooey.
Like the Claymore Roomba.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Claymore Roomba.
I attached a knife to the end of my Roomba.
How'd that work out?
Ain't nobody broken my house yet.
See, nobody's broken. All right, she floated. That was Lincoln's side. She floated. That whore. She abandoned her man and she floated. I hated that. But listen, on a happy note, we're gonna leave you guys with this. Hollywood may or may not be true. May or may not be true. The internet may or may not be all true. I don't know. Who knows?
We didn't go over sports or coming events here. So.
Oh, I know. Okay, so sports. Tyson takes it. Screw whatever these guys say.
No
way.
No
way. I don't think
He's
he's got
down.
the legs.
When you guys end up giving me cigars, we're gonna have a. Oh, look at that! There you go. You're
it'll
saying
be fine.
it's two $10 cigars. Two. Remember.
I didn't know there was a price
Oh wait,
on them.
and now
Yeah.
me and him both have Roy Jones winning.
Yes.
So is it one each?
No.
No. That
No,
means
we
I'm gonna
won.
get 4 cigars. 2 from you, 2 from him.
And when we win, we get two. Each get two from you.
Yeah, 2 from you. I mean, 2 from me for you, 2 from me for you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's fair. It's fair. That's why I'm gonna
So
win.
either way, if somebody
I'm gonna win.
walks away with,
2 cigars. I'll walk away with 4.
you're not gonna walk away with four
I'm
because
gonna-
he's going
I'm
down.
gonna walk away. Tyson, if
Why do
you
you get
go
two
down,
more than we do?
because you.
Because we're both on
I'm-
the same side.
you guys are betting against me, so you got 2. You got 2.
I think you know what I think. I think
Roy
Joe
Jones-
Jorgensen in the 11th round is gonna come out.
Step in and say, "I did it! I won! I'm the real winner."
And we're back again.
We're back again. We're back again. But listen, everybody, thank you very much. Obviously, you know I'm a complete total idiot. My degree came from the School of Moronicity.
You got that online.
You know, I did. It was the what do you call it? Eagle University, whatever. The School of what's that famous one?
Prager you.
Yeah, that one. Prager U. The School of getting them pregnant, something. I have no idea.
We're getting sued.
Completely. Prager U. That's gotta be a real.
It is a real place. That's
See,
why we're
there's
getting sued.
Prager U. I don't know. I'm not gonna preg you, and you're gonna preg me because we don't have that yet together. But one day we have cocktails, maybe. We did that. I think it was fun. Did you have a fun time?
Yeah.
A little bit, maybe walking away like, wow, Duncan really is nuts idea, maybe, or that I may need to be on medication.
Wait, you didn't tell Mike the story about the crazy Cuban?
Oh yeah, no. Okay, so we're gonna extend it now. So, yeah, because we got to. This is an awesome one.
Sit down if you're not sitting down already.
I gotta condense it, but I think you guys will get the gist of it. So, I have outside of my shop the American flag flying, and right below it, I have the Cuban flag flying. So
As it should be.
I like it. I think it's beautiful. It represents my heritage and my new homeland here. So great, not a problem. I believe I had actually seen the person in question that I'm going to tell you about. She was out.
Suspect.
Yeah, the suspect, by her car outside, but I didn't pay it no mind, whatever. So I'm in here. I'm looking forward to my dinner, which doesn't happen until later. And I see this woman, we'll call her that. We're going to call her a woman. This woman come in.
It's 2020.
We can call her whatever the hell you want. This nutsack. Take it easy, Mike. So long and short of it, she says, "Is that a Cuban flag outside?" I'm like, "Yes, we're doing good so far. We're doing good." She said, "Are you Cuban?" And I'm like, "Yes, number 2. Still good. Still good. Still good." She says, "Do you have cigarros?" Now, cigarros to me is a cigarette in Spanish, un cigarrillo, anything along those lines. Un tabaco, it loses the translation to Spanish. Tobacco in English is what this is composed of. a tabaco, un tabaco is this. This is a cigar to me in Spanish. And I said, no, I don't have anything that's cigarette related. She goes, no, I mean like cigarro, like the lo grande, the big ones. And I'm like, you mean un tabaco? And she goes, oh yeah, that one. I said, right through here. And then she's a little bossy and whatever, I don't care. But
now, where was she in this?
She's right here asking these crazy questions first. And I said, well.
Did she just plow her way through?
Yeah, she came right in and then she stopped here. She starts asking me these questions. Like, again, fine, not a problem. I'm trying to be courteous.
We're going to dissect this like it's a crime scene.
Many things, but I always say respect ladies, respect the elderly, so all that stuff. Doesn't matter how crazy they are, unless they really go way crazy, then you gotta go.
I was here for the latter part of this, and he
enjoyed
himself quite well.
He enjoyed it to an extent. So I'm like, well, we got them in the humidor. She goes in, she starts looking around, and I said, well, we have here our selection of cigars, which are made at our factory. These are hand rolled, long filler. And then she says, well, my family was also in the cigar industry. And I'm like, great. That's fantastic. I love it. Then she proceeds to grab one of my house blend cigars.
Where I showed up.
She says, well, I hate the fact that every time I go someplace else and I take them out of the cellophane and I start squeezing them, they break apart. In my mind, I'm thinking, why would anybody let you take a cigar out of a cellophane
squeeze the hell out
at any cigar shop and begin squeezing them to the point that they fall? She goes, yeah, because that tells me, because I know what I'm talking about, she said, that tells me that they're not good. They're not fresh. I'm looking at her like, well, that's not necessarily the case. It all depends, what you're doing to a cigar. Because if they're going to snap it in half, hey, it's not fresh because I can snap it in half. Long and short of it, she starts grabbing this, and she's like like massaging like a Swedish masseuse professional.
So I'm like 5 feet away, and I can hear this cigar.
Like she like about ready to do a shiatsu massage in the fucking thing. I'm like, oh my gosh, she cracked my cigars. She grabbed it, she like
product at this point.
And I'm looking at her like, she goes, oh, see, this is not fresh. And I'm looking at her like, what did you do? So I take the cigar from her and I'm looking at her like, well, there's one cigar I'm not going to sell now. Thanks. I put her aside and she proceeds. And I'm finally I go, well, ma'am, you got to understand, these are not in a cellophane. These are in my trays. They are exposed to the ambient environment of my humidor. Okay, let me see. And she grabs another one and she begins to do the same thing. And I grabbed it from her and go, whoa, stop there, Cuban Consuelo. What the hell her name is? I don't give a rat's ass what her name was. And I said, what do you do? She goes, well, that's what you got to do. And I'm like, no, it's not. I go, I've never seen an animal grab
this is all
a
taking
cigar
place in Spanish.
I
can't understand what I'm picking up context clues, but I can sort of,
I'm like ready to just have a heart attack. My mom's in the back room fixing dinner for us and stuff like that. And I'm thinking, oh God, I hope my mom doesn't come out. Because I don't want my mom to deal with this crazy lunatic.
100 miles an hour with machete.
She probably would. And she should have, maybe, bless her heart. But she tells me, well, my grandfather or my dad or whatever worked for H. Upman in Cuba. And so I know about cigars. And I looked at her and I go, where in the fuck in Cuba are you from? And then she proceeds to tell me the quintessential classic answer. I'm from Havana. If I had $1 for every motherfucking Cuban, and here's where I'm going to begin to get bombs, that told me I'm from Havana. Listen, let me tell you guys, Havana is not that damn big, and there's not about 30,000 buildings that are all 100 floors each, where all you motherfuckers are coming. You guys are not all from Havana. You bunch of retards, stop telling me you're from Havana, Cuba.
But I'm from Havana.
This is very true. I can see that about him. He's from right there.
Havana is not the size of Sullivan Square.
There's not much.
I mean, Havana is the capital. Yes, it's a very big area. It's very beautiful. And again, it is. But every fucking Cuban says, I'm from Havana. I'm like, how many Havanas are there? It's like, are you from Little Havana in Miami? Maybe. I'm okay with that.
How long has she been in the country?
18 years, and this dumb sack of shit was not talking to me in English. I was livid. And it gets better. She says along the lines of that she's a cigar knowledgeable woman, which I could tell she wasn't. Anyway, well, I live in Charlotte now, and
You should go back.
the people, the white American
That
gringos.
was after our friend walked in.
Yeah, but wait a second. That's why I was also. The people in Charlotte, the white Americans, the white gringos, have been putting stuff in my food, and they're GPSing me and tracking me. She's telling me this.
Oh, okay.
All that stuff. And it so happens that within a minute, a young man, his name is Cole, really good kid, walks in, and Cole just happens to be a white, young American kid, and she looks like this around the corner, and she goes, they're here, they're following me. They probably GPS me to find out where I'm at. I'm like, oh my God, oh Lord.
You get all the winners.
Consuelo is about to go to Mars. It's insane. It's insane. I'm looking. Seamus is standing by. I think I said, if anything would have gone down, I think Seamus would have just grabbed her arms down and just grabbed her out.
Now they just walked her
The
out.
woman was nuts. I mean, she was like absolutely bloody freaking nuts. Clinton had fresh cigars. He did have some fresh cigars. I'm just saying that.
They were kept in a nice, warm, moist place.
Warm, moist place.
Carter, I'm glad you stuck around for the story. Man.
It's insane. This woman's going crazy. Then at that point, my mom walks out. She's looking at her and I go, Mom, get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here. Wait, what? See, and she said, is that your mom? I felt like saying, no, that's Marilyn Monroe in her old age. I'm like, whatever. And she finally catches on. She says, well, I'm really looking for the skinny one so that I can, and I go, I know what you're looking for. I understand what you want.
She picked up the Hiram Solomon.
Oh my God, when she picked up the Hiram Solomon, I said to myself, if she does a full Nelson on this thing, I'm going to give her a spear to the midsection, John Cena style. I will kill this dumb sack of Cuban shit. I've never laid a hand on a woman in my life. This may be the time I go to jail.
At which point she deserves a swift.
Oh my
hell!
What's going on, Living Large Man? And you came in on an extended version.
Dude, rewind a few minutes.
Yeah.
This woman is driving me nuts. Finally, I guess she catches on. I said, look, we don't have those kind of cigars in here. I know what she was looking for, what she wanted to do. I said, she says, well, I'm going to be leaving because I don't want to argue. And I go, ma'am, I don't argue with women. I don't argue with ladies. I respect them. And as she's leaving, she turns back and says, well, now that I'm leaving, you can talk bad about me. And I reply, well, I don't talk bad about anyone. I don't need to, except until the show. Then I unleash all hell on you. But the woman was nuts. Even my mom was like, I was like, what is wrong with her? The insanity was like, wow, 18 years in America, does not speak an ounce of English, and she's a cigar expert that has no bloody idea how to handle and touch a cigar. I wanted to shoot her.
And then
politely.
Me and your mom went outside for a little bit, and then you were in the back heating up your food, and I walked back in and grab a cigar. Do you want to tell them what you said?
I'm in the back room, and
mumbling to himself,
and I'm just preparing food. In my mind, I'm still thinking, because I just see my mom, and I'm like, I'm in a different world, and I hear the humidor door open, and I just screamed out, "Hola viejita, ya voy a salir para afuera, no te preocupes, ya estoy contigo." No. Yeah. And then I hear, no, and I'm like, oh God, someone else.
What does that mean? What you said?
So what I had basically said is like, hey, like, mi vieja means, my beloved old lady, but in Spanish it's a term of endearment for my mom, mi viejita, my little old sweet little lady. And I didn't know who had come in. I thought it was my mom still in the general area, and I hear this deep voice. No, I'm like, oh God.
So now you got a new little old lady now?
Yeah, a new little old lady. But it was hilarious. Like, I walk out, and then of course it's damn fucking fucktard over here. I was like, oh God, it's you. And he goes like, what were you saying? I go, I thought it was my mom. I thought it was, or somebody else. I don't even know. I was like, Jesus, man, what an interesting afternoon.
I'm glad I replied with no.
Yeah, thank God. I would have said, hey, no, come on in. The water's fine. Come on in. But
it wasn't her coming back.
Oh, dude, I'll tell you what, man. There are some.
Oh man,
there's some fun people out there.
I should have said something in Spanish and like a woman like voice. Like, oh God, she's back.
I think I would have grabbed like a nail gunner or something, which I don't even own one. I would have made something up. But man, listen,
one together.
there's some folks out there. There's just some folks out there that.
Well, you get the Pineapple Express Hotel next door. So.
There is that. There is the Pineapple Express.
I'll tell you a really quick story happened to me. I was in Raleigh, and this lady was walking down the street on the sidewalk, and she comes up to me, and she's dressed sort of normal, not like nothing out of the ordinary, right? She comes up to me and says, "Hey, can I borrow your phone?" And I don't know, and I'm like,
no.
Yeah, all right, yeah. And then she gets on the phone, and then she starts talking to somebody. And then she hangs up, she hands it back, and she turns and she had a little backpack, right? And then she takes her backpack, she looks at it, she's like, "I'm not crazy. I'm not. And we're going to show them I'm not." And I'm like, okay. I thought about calling the number back, like, "Hey, did you just get a call from this number?"
Because somebody is nuts.
Yeah.
They're out there. They're out there.
She did that, and I was like, oh, what do I do? Like, I think you
just
need to
keep
keep
walking.
on going.
Just keep walking.
Well, I was at work. I was pouring concrete on I was running the pump, getting ready to pour concrete on the balcony.
Well, not the concrete.
I was on the ground, and my guys are getting ready to pour concrete.
We gotta leave some for Saturday. Some for Saturday. Hopefully, we still got Thursday and Friday for crazy people to walk in and more stories.
I'm gonna start looking for them now. I'm like, who looks crazy?
I think you should look for them. It's 7:33. Thank you, everybody. Listen, on behalf of everybody, crazy or not crazy.
God bless you for hanging on this long.
Yeah, really. And if you missed something, backtrack and enjoy. Remember, YouTube, absolutely share it. Whatever it is that you can do to tell everybody, man, please do so. We appreciate it so much. On the YouTube one, it's Doña Noli Cigars, the YouTube page. Go in there. We've got a lot of great specials also on the website, which has been streaming down there underneath. So whatever we can do for you, we're at your service. But support your local brick and mortar shops. I'm one of those. Support whoever's next to you in your town, in your city that you love dearly and that you have a lot of fun there. Keep supporting them. That's what it's all about. If you're a Trumper, great. If you're a Bidenite, great. Whoever the fuck you are, I don't care. Hollywood is bullshit. The internet is bullshit. You know what's real? You guys are real. You guys are super awesome. You guys are real. Don't pay me no mind. We just had a good time today, honestly. That's what it's all about. Let's end this thing on a happy note. Smoke well, because we do. Yes. Where is that button? There it is.